Alright, so we got another horror movie theme going on here. Again, it being October, so, Halloween and all that good stuff. Now, still getting regular stuff on the channel, and yeah, but we're going to be doing horror stuff for the most part, as far as the movies are concerned. Now, after this movie, we'll probably be doing a whole lot more of the classic movies that I've never seen, like, due to my upbringing. I never saw the original, I think, 2 or 3 movies of Nightmare on Elm Street. I've never seen, I think I've seen most of the Jason movies. I don't know how that happened, to be honest with you. I think my sister was on a horror kick, and she had already seen the Freddy movies, and we happened to have rain one day, and I happened to be sitting in there, and my stepsisters wanted to show her movie with Jason in it. So yeah, I think that's how that happened. But I've seen most of those. There's some others as well that I've never seen. I've never seen Poltergeist. I've never seen some other classic horror movies. I want to see the original Nosferatu. Like, that's beginning, seen as the beginning of horror movies itself. So yeah, we're going to take and go through some stuff this month. Get regular movies here and there, but for the most part, what you do see will be horror. So this is Longlegs. This is another Nicolas Cage movie. Another one of my brother's recommendations. He was not wrong with Mandy. Something tells me he won't be wrong with this one. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Well, you're slim and you're weak. You got the teeth of a hydra upon you. You're dirty, sweet, and you're my girl. T-Rex 1970. I guess that's a band. Oh, got snow-covered something. And again, with visual effects to start a movie. There's just 2 straight movies with Nicolas Cage where we've got visual effects. This looks like... it's got a greenish-grayish tint. It almost looks like something you'd take and see, like an old video camcorder or something. Oh, this is based... okay. So, that song was from 1971. Is the movie based around the 70s as well? Dress lightly for all that snow. Even the framing right here, even the framing itself is hella... it's, again, like I guess watching an older movie, almost like a slide frame,
There she is, almost birthday girl. It seems I wore my long legs today.
That Nicolas Cage, that looked like Nicolas Cage a little bit. But that was... So we're going to have a lot of jump scares on this one, because it just the way it shifted all of a sudden. Or not shifted, but cut. There's a jump cut there from the little girl to the bottom part. Or actually the face of, with the curly... It just... Wow, that's... Woohoo, okay. And again, we got all these effects as well. I guess this is based in the 70s, and it almost like watching... Like, you're taking the slides and stuff, like how they're done like this, and that kind of a jundicated square. That's exactly what that looked like. So, okay. Part 1, his letters, okay.
This is the part where you get to do the things the grown-ups don't want to do anymore. Suspect likes to visit a certain kind of neighborhood. He's a middle-aged Caucasian male.
I'm going to assume this is a jump forward in time or something. I don't know if it's by a lot of years or not, but just maybe the 80s, just by looking at the carpet down at the bottom. I will say this. A lot of times a tone is set for a movie at the beginning, and also with the way they take and do set pieces, with the lighting especially. This is very much, it looks like you might have 1 or 2 lights in the room, but there's a lot of, you get the glow of light on some folks, but it's very much darker. Very much dark. So, a lot of times people, I think stuff like that is done, especially movies. I guess this is supposed to be horror. That's my understanding. Um, so they also, the movie set tones in a lot of different ways, and this is definitely one of those that I think just, it looks innocuous, but it's just a darker sheen that's to everything. Like half of her is shadowed, half of the next guy is shadowed, the guy behind her, 3/4 of him is shadowed. Like it's very much as you see the light, it's very much a darker set piece. So it looks like we've jumped ahead to the mid.
I am good to be the one who goes up and knocks if you want to be the one who hangs back.
We got the early 90s here. Got the Mazda pickup in the back that's, that mimicked the Fords, the Rangers. So, got, 92, 93 Thunderbird there that they were driving in. And those were popular back in the 90s with the 5.0s. What is the... What?
Okay.
It's that one.
What's what one?
3525. He's in there.
What makes you say that?
We should call it in.
So she's just going to take a wild guess right here. I'm guessing that, or somehow what's her connection to this before this? Like, that's my question, because to just go, that's it.
Just relax. I'll go take a look.
And again, gray and overcast. So.
I am. Somebody could take a look at that for me.
Oh shit! That was quick. Why would you go in? You call for backup. You call for backup. That's what you do. There you go. Put yourself in a position where you can't get out. Go upstairs. Lovely.
Don't move.
I won't.
Bro, she is... That was just... I mean, and out of nowhere. FBI... Pow! Like, he didn't last long. Great goodness. I mean, she shouldn't have went in without any kind of backup. But then again, I mean, I guess you got to press the issue. Got the gun out and everything like that. But he's got a gun. He could have shot you. Ooh.
State your name and rank.
Special Agent Lee Harker.
Are you ready to begin?
Ready to begin what?
State the first word that comes to mind to accompany.
Oh, she gets
Camera.
slideshow.
Table. Legs. Tiger.
A number has been generated between 0 and 100 inclusive.
33.
What in the world? It's an odd test.
You beat that numbers generator 8 times.
I also missed it 8 times.
Half psychic is better than not psychic at all, I'd say.
Half psychic. Oh. Oh, whoa.
Family of 4.
That's interesting. That puts a new spin on things.
Dad taught at the college, coached T-ball. 2 months ago, you all get murdered inside.
4 victims.
The father?
Yeah, he didn't do it halfway either. Stabbed his wife 61 times before.
You said 4 were murdered. I don't understand.
Neither do we.
A letter was left with the bodies. We have 10 letters like it. Made by the same hand. 10 houses, 10 families, Longlegs.
I'm telling you, she's not ready for this.
Serial killer. Crazy one, too.
There you go, Harker. Take a nice long look. Tell me your version of what happened in Colfax.
It's hard to explain, sir. It's like something tapping me on the shoulder, telling me where to look.
Anything like that ever happened to you before, Agent Harker?
From time to time, sir.
Maybe we'll just call you highly intuitive.
From time to time. Something tells me that from time to time is all the damn time. But see, a lot of times you get the people with these, psychic abilities or whatever that do not want it whatsoever, but it bugs the piss out of them, and it's almost unrelenting a lot of times. So, they get asked about it. It's a from time to time or rarely ever type thing, when literally the opposite is often the case. A lot of times they either got to come to terms with it, or it just drives them absolutely insane, it seems.
The families have in common.
All the victim families have daughters whose birthdays are on the 14th of any given month. Only the Horns were actually murdered on that date.
It's kind of odd.
911, what's your emergency?
It's my daughter, but it's not my daughter. I gotta be quiet. behind the door.
What in the world? I wonder if she's going to correlate, and I hate to stop it so much. Kind of got to for purposes, copyright and stuff like that, but that's the reason why I'm also talking so much. But the fact, I'm wondering because she said a coded alphabet, so she had pictures and file pieces under that, but she also went before, and it's like she's putting together, it's like she's got a, I don't know, maybe that intuition or psychic ability or whatever it is a way of her intuition piecemealing stuff, or I don't know. But it's weird that you've got this coded alphabet and then you see her put stuff up underneath it. Almost like, did she break that already, or what the heck?
What is your emergency?
Harker.
She done locked herself in there and went to sleep.
I must have lost track of time.
I'm still thirsty. You thirsty? Come on, let's go for a drink. I'll drink while you tell me things. Agent Harker.
Come on, back it up.
She's got something figured out.
Go ahead, Harker.
Well, there's no signs of forced entry. There's no indication he was ever in the house at all. Longlegs would have to be inside the house to use the shotgun, the knife, the hammer. If it wasn't for the letters he left behind, it's almost like he was never there at all.
He murders them. That reads like a page out of Manson.
This would be
Manson
a
had
little more dangerous than
accomplices.
Manson.
His family.
You think Longlegs has help? Oh, man. Get to come meet my wife and kid.
Sir.
She seems like a very socially awkward person, and it probably doesn't help with all the, you know, it's the do I have to? A lot of folks would probably take offense to something like that. Bro, she's an odd bird for sure.
Oh, hey, this is Agent Lee Harker. Harker?
Bro, she looks uncomfortable as hell.
Miss Ruby.
Do you want to see my room?
Bro, you got to say something. You can't just sit there. Like, what is she doing? She's so she's so nervous about everything. She's got to.
What happened to this one?
Its head got cut off, and I don't know where it is.
What about that thing? Do you go,
Did you want to be an FBI agent when you were a little girl?
no? I actually wanted to be an actress.
Is it scary being a lady FBI agent?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Can she come to my birthday party?
Sounds great to me. Why don't you ask her?
Bro, she looks so uncomfortable sitting there. What is wrong with her? But she seems to like the little girl at least. I mean, there's that. What in the world was that?
Yes. Hello?
Hi, Mom. Are you okay? What are you doing in the house? Do you have to let the phone ring so long?
Don't forget, I was a nurse for 8 years. So I'm more than my fair share of nasty stuff.
It seemed that it sounds like it's almost a strained type of relationship they've got. Just listening to the phone conversation.
Honey? Are you still there?
Jesus. Yeah, I would take my service revolver. Or pistol, whatever you're running with. Oh. Look, I understand you got a gun, but it's nighttime and it's dark outside. This is your home, but oh, no, got dropped something. Okay, look, I understand she has a gun, but why go outside? let them come to you. You come to you on your grounds or your turn. Why go? See, this is white people bullshit right here. You don't go outside, even with a gun. You let them come to you. You let them come into your abode, and then you pop them a couple of times. Give them a taste of Smith and Wesson and some lead. Breakfast of champions. But that's besides the point. This right here, you do that, and this person's gotten in your house now, and they dropped off. Do not open until January 14th. Right, like that's gonna happen. Okay. Has this been a long-running thing for her? That's my question. Oh, she's figuring out the code. Oh! What?
Yeah, I'll be right in.
I'd be taking that birthday card and be like, look, this got dropped off my house to me last night.
Him again. How'd you figure that out?
I only looked long enough, sir.
Yeah, well, there's a dead family in the master bedroom, so...
You don't believe her. You could tell by the look on his face and that tone of voice.
Yes, who is it?
Hi, Mom. Yes?
Something weird with this going on. Like, there's something off about this that I cannot put my finger on. There's something off completely. Number one, just the way that her mom answers the phone and they talk back and forth to each other. There's something off with that. The fact that she got dropped that off. Like, did she get put on... Did she position herself to get put on this case on purpose? Or, like, something smells just... It just stinks.
Anyways, I was calling to let you know that I'm going to be busy now with work.
Will I see you on your birthday next week?
I'll try.
Lee?
My question is how does he take and get them... Are they all part of this cult? That's one question I have. Are they all part of this cult? Like, is he making them, like, do this? It's not a Jim Jones type deal. There's no Kool-Aid being drank. But then again, if you're part of a cult, the Kool-Aid doesn't have to be Kool-Aid. You just buy into whatever, and at whatever point, you take and activate whatever you've been brainwashed them with, and they kill themselves. Like, that's... But still... The fact that she's gotten a letter, she's worked out the code. You need to take and tell them about that, so...
It's an algorithm. His algorithm. The first murder happens on July 14th, 1966. Creating an inverted triangle. I also decoded all his letters. The repeated reference to the fine time we had at the Camera family farm. Their local priest makes his weekly visit, but it goes bad due to Carrie Ann's father and the... Carrie Ann's at school, so she survives. Look at the date.
March 8th.
Now look at Carrie Ann's birthday.
Yes, 14th.
March 14th.
And it's possible that Carrie Ann saw him.
And is Carrie Ann? She's still alive?
Water Rock Psychiatric Hospital.
It's not far from here.
So, wait. So an inverted triangle, and it's all lining up. The murder's 6 days before or 6 days after the 14th. Talk about being obsessive about something. But it helps whenever they take and drop off a birthday card to you. Again, with the darkness and the dark cloud and the dark tone. Get the light with the lightning. It's just pops of light, though. Why do I get the feeling something's been left here for them to find?
X's mark the spot.
Seems like you might need a bit of a warrant to go in there. What'd you find? So all this time, this man's been taking and doing coded messages
Harder?
Yeah.
Oh, he's just going to take up the board. He ain't even going to try to take up just the crucifix itself. He's taking... Okay. Bro, that is creepy. Whoa! No thank you.
Beautifully made by a highly skilled craftsman.
What about the ball there?
It was inside the head.
What's your name, little angel? I know you're not afraid of a little bit of dark.
The other night, I could have sworn it was whispering my ex-wife's name over.
Yeah, can the brain be opened up?
Of course.
Well, let's go see Carrie and Camera at the mental hospital.
Number one, this is already a weird enough case, but the fact that this is now, that's just, not only is the doll creepy, I knew the eyes were going to open. It's still, no. It's just, that kind of stuff creeps me out. The fact that it makes that noise and she got a bit, like, this is, bruh. Nope. I'm out. That's what I'd be doing as agent. Here's my badge, here's my gun, I'll see you later. Have a nice life. Then again, I mean, you want to take and get stuff solved, but this is just one of those that's borderline like, bruh, what are we running into here? It's that same station wagon. That looks a little bit young to be working a hardware store. Just saying.
Cuckoo.
What the hell?
Cuckoo. What day is your birthday, little angel?
That gross guy is back again.
Bro. Talk about weird.
Daddy! 2 days ago, Carrie Ann is postcard catatonic, was slumped in a chair by the door. She gets a visitor, and I've never seen that happen either. And like someone flipped a switch on. She's right there.
You saw this visitor?
I wasn't on site at the time, but the log should say.
Lee Harker, really?
Does the guard check IDs?
No.
I've seen you before, ain't I?
I don't think so.
You into my house.
What?
Or someone looks lots like you anyway.
Do you remember anything? Do you remember coming here? Do you remember your parents?
Put her back in a catatonic state. Just saying. I mean, but it is kind of odd that...
I mean, gosh, and I knew I was a handful as it was too much.
Ooh, what the...
Papa was a good man. That's why he done it.
He's a good man, that's why he done it? Really? The priest seems ill at ease with that. She legit sounds crazy. Papa was a good man. You remember? She remembers that, and that's why he done it. Killed your family and a priest? Really? That's why he a good man? That don't sound like a good man to me, if you ask me. There has to be something with this Longlegs fellow. Whether it's from that doll or just interactions or something. Like, something has to be... Is he making all these people dolls? Maybe that's it. Is he making all of them dolls and had some kind of dark magic on them or something like that? I mean, that's kind of makes sense. I mean, if they're already spiritual but spiritually vulnerable, maybe? Bro, this is just wild.
You had a visitor yesterday. Can you describe him for me?
I was just waiting on him to come and get me. To come and tells me something's to do for him.
And down
boy,
the stairs.
I just want to do whatever so he says me to do. Like if he told me to take a jumpy out a window, I'd surely do. Or if he told me to kill you right here in this room with my bare hand, I'd surely do.
That's disconcerting. Well, who is he?
Do you remember having a doll? A special doll that looked just like you.
Nope. And you don't remember neither.
Wait, did her mom and them have one? That'd be a hell of a twist.
All right. So he murders a family, then comes back, signs in as agent chasing.
She came out of her catatonia the same day we found the doll. In some cultures, dolls are used in magic to control people.
So he kills them with a doll from somewhere else. How does Longlegs know your name?
I don't know, sir.
Then you come on to it, and all of a sudden, it's flowing.
He's putting
What
two
aren't
and
you
two
telling
together
me?
here.
I revisited your file. When was the last time you talked to your mother? She called on a police report, January 13th, 1974. Gave a description of a trespasser, tall and pale. Look at me.
She related to it? Like, I mean, it kind of was odd that it said not to open till January 14th. Now that makes sense. Again, like I said, something stinks here.
Do you remember someone at your house that might have looked that way?
I don't know, sir.
She's blocking it out. Or she's just outright lying.
You go see your mother and tell me what she says about the person who...
And she's got a doll, don't she? Oh, damn.
Hi, Mom.
Like, Mommy Dearest might be having some issues.
Do you still say your prayers?
I never said my prayers, number one. Let me make you something to eat.
Well, Mommy's a hoarder. Or at least that's what it looks like in parts of the house. What's down there?
Good news. I got Deborah to cover my shift. It's somebody's birthday.
How did she make a call if there's no telephone stuff?
I can't believe it's gonna be your birthday again so soon. What a day that was.
Mom, do you remember my 9th birthday?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, she's lying like hell. You can tell just the way she
I don't
closed her
remember
eyes.
anything, do you?
What happened that day?
No.
What do you mean, no? But you called the police about a trespasser.
You're not a child because you were allowed to grow up.
Allowed?
I might have forgotten everything I possibly could for both of our sakes.
Mommy Dearest, is she into it? Is she part of it?
It's all
That's the
in
way
your
it's starting
room.
to seem. What happened? Like, this is just, the way this is being drawn out, it's definitely, oh, is that where a doll is? Whoa. That had a strong reaction. And Longlegs is on it.
Cheese and crackers.
Who are you and why are you talking to my kid?
Let me in now, and it can be nice.
Oh, he did the whole with the, like, I bet that was some kind of spell or something. Oh, she gonna have to take and tell him what's what.
What's this?
It's him.
We're gonna need to bring her in. See what else she remembers.
We will. But for now, we have this.
Oh boy.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to get down on the fucking ground.
Say your name for the camera.
Dale Ferdinand Cobble Harker. The Herald Angels sing. A friend of a friend of a friend. Happy birthday, Lee Harker. Anyone you want to know? And you'll be there.
Bro, that's...
Happy birthday, Lee Harker.
Bro, what the hell? Nut job of that.
Agent Harker, while the Bureau does appreciate your contribution here, it also puts us in an odd position. I'm more concerned about the fact that he knows who you are, Agent Harker. But
Longlegs isn't alone. He has to have someone helping him. It has to be someone that the families felt comfortable letting into.
We got the guy who wrote the letters. Do this right, he'll spend the rest of his life in jail.
We can expect his accomplice to kill at least one more family.
What friend?
My friend that lives downstairs. You can even call him Mr. Downstairs.
This is where it becomes kind of a conflict of interest. Really?
the day you decided to go into law enforcement. You were 20.
Who is she that you're talking about?
The seventh she. Accept the gift and destroy it. And destroy yourself. And bow down. Bow all the way down.
You don't work alone, do you? Someone's been helping you. An accomplice.
A nice lady with a Bible and a congratulations! You have been selected. On the orders from the man downstairs, the Cameron family farmhouse will be so bright and... Oh, but Lee, your house was even whiter when I came. And then when house number 8 was so white, whiter than a fish's throat.
Bro, what the hell? This flipping of the switch.
It's done. And you're gonna be in here for the rest of your life.
I am done, but I won't only be in here. I'll be a little bit of everywhere.
Who's been helping you?
Oh yeah, he's just gonna give up his accomplices, eh?
Who is the man downstairs?
Probably Satan, if I'd have ventured a guess.
You ask your mom and hail Satan.
What the frick? Bro, this visceral acting by Nicolas Cage in the movie Mandy, now this, like the flipping of the switch that he did with this character, like just the little, bruh, whoa, wow, like this, oh my god. And then just to bang the head, like just, without, just bang the head, I'm guessing he just killed himself, that or just knocked himself really stupid, one of the two. But either way, that's a long ass headache or the long nap, one of the two. Oh my god. But just the way he's so flitty, and then just that absolute visceral intensity, that, bro, this is birthday.
We let all those families die, and nothing about any of that is better or okay, but it's done.
Yeah, time to go talk to mommy, dearest, for sure.
You didn't have to come with me.
I wasn't gonna let you drive after what you saw today.
I should go in alone. I'll tell her we need to bring her in for questioning.
I'll stay right here.
I get the feeling, again, this whole, I'm surprised she's not taking a Xanax or something, because, Jesus, Sarah will, something. Mom? And the light from the TV and the windows, but everything else is a bit dark. Uh-oh.
Mom! Cobble's dead. It's okay, Mom. It's...
What the hell? I am thoroughly confused.
There was a girl named Lee. She lived in a little house with her mother. One day,
her?
a man did come, a doll maker.
Just... You won!
Doll maker started his work. The work of the devil. Doll made the little girl forget and told her where to look and what not to see.
You could have made nice with me.
So her mother begged for the little girl's life to be spared. She would have to help him. Now her work would be murdering families. And so it went like this. Knock, knock, knock.
So she's the first one. Her house is the first one. And her mom to take and say... Is that... her downstairs where the dolls were made? Like, bro, did not see that coming. I mean, I figured maybe the mom had something to do with it, but, not like that. Bro, this is wild.
Congratulations, you've won. A gift from the church. All her mother had to do was get it inside. The devil. All her mother had to do was watch. That was the deal that she made.
I think it's time to cap Mommy Dearest in the head with a gun and a slug. That's the reason why it was locked, because all the doll stuff is downstairs. Notice the clock was on double six. I bet the second hand is on it as well, so probably triple sixes.
Is everything okay?
Of course, everything's great. Yeah, in fact, you're here just in time because Miss Ruby just started opening a present.
Oh, fuck me. No.
Carter, that's my mom. She's the accomplice. She's Cobble's accomplice.
Sit down!
I'm a terrible, terrible, terrible hostess. Oh, don't mind me.
Carter, you have to listen to me.
Honey, maybe now would be a good time to bring out the cake.
I'll find something to cut up the cakes with. Yeah, I gotta cut the cakes. It was your stupid fucking suggestion.
The woman is already dead, and the little girl will be next.
Would you like to join me in the kitchen, honey?
I'm so sorry. I'll be right
I
back.
think it's time to take that little fucking doll and shoot Mommy Dearest and the doll in the head. Get this over with.
Mom, why are you doing this?
If they don't die, then we will burn and twist. I'm doing this for you. Just like I've always done.
I think it's time to take, pop Mommy in the head.
Carter, stop!
Move away from the girl.
Come in!
Better watch out, a little girl don't want a knife in your ass.
Ruby, let's go.
Hail Satan.
Okay, so this was interesting. This was really good. Like, something stunk from the beginning with the conversations with the mom. Like, something just stunk to high heaven. Just the way her mom was on the other end and the way she talked to her mom. Outside of that, the fact that, number one, these dolls, that thing in their head, again, black magic with the Satanist, black magic with the Satanist stuff and everything else like that, right? The fact that it's whatever was in the head of those dolls, those little balls had the evil that made them take and do what they did. It's almost like they were creating poltergeist type stuff, or creating almost like Annabelle, but not quite Annabelle, from the Conjuring movie, which one of the few movies that I was like, nope, I don't do well with possession type stuff. But that's what growing up in a Baptist church will take and do for you. Not saying I'm all that upset about that, but that being besides the point, it's almost kind of like he was creating stuff like that with the entity, but he put the entity inside to take and make people taking, the fathers especially, take and kill the entire family. So he's able to take and do this without taking and being on premises, and the only one being there being her mom. And the fact that it took until the end of the movie for everything to be put together. As the mom said, the doll made her forget certain things, wouldn't let her completely remember. And once that doll's head was blown off, and it kind of released her, but the mom still, and the lead agent right? Giving it to her, to his daughter, and him killing his wife and coming after the kid at the kid's birthday. They just, bro. I have to say this. Mandy, the acting from Nicolas Cage and Mandy was absolutely just, it was so raw. Just, it was raw, powerful, and this was visceral in such a different way, because the way he was able to take and embody that character and just be a little flitty and weird and everything like that, and just snap from that to that type of, just evilness, basically personified, and then back to, bro, that was, I'm gonna tell you right now, I might take and watch more of his movies, but this right here, the twist, it was kind of telegraphing itself, but it's still that they took and left enough stuff here or there that you could have figured, what is the agent, the one that's, helping with this, or the agent, the one that's taking it, that she know more than she's letting on, but the fact that it's because of the dolls, and it's the mom that's the accomplice. And you kind of get the feeling, and that when she asks the mom just goes, no, right? That's, oh man, this was really, really good. I really enjoyed this. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Y'all be good to each other. Love yourselves. Peace.